Drum roll. These are the glow-in-the-dark Firefly Petunias. What you should know. They were on Time magazine. What you should know. They're one of the best inventions of 2024, but more than that, they're beautiful stark white petunias that are bioluminescent. They glow in the dark like a firefly. Usually $47.69. Right now, we're almost $13 off at under $35 and 5 easy payments of $7. I'm so excited to bring this to you. It's a big deal. Of course, it's free shipping. I would get more than one. I have like the gentleman who leads the Roberta's team right now,
Yeah.
Eric Wallin with me. I'm just going to listen to your voice because there are some things we should know immediately. She's container. She's a little precious.
She is,
We're not putting her in the ground.
No, she is a container plant.
Yep.
And when there's storms outside, you bring her in. You can grow her inside also if you have a sunny window.
Yeah.
But yeah, put her outside, enjoy her with a glass of wine when dusk is going down. Your Firefly Petunia, she's glowing for you, and she will glow. It's not like a solar light where you have to have a sunny day and for it to work. She's glowing all the time. You just can't see it. She's glowing right now. So when it gets dark, then you can see it. So let me tell you about some breakthroughs.
There's Firefly Petunia. Tell us about it.
There's been a lot of breakthroughs in the horticulture industry in my lifetime. I'm third generation.
Yes.
I've seen the introduction of the knockout roses, huge. I've seen the sun patience introductions, Hardy Gerber daisies, that was huge. We brought Miss Lucy, the first double Oriental lily. That was years ago, huge.
Now
this is the biggest breakthrough in my lifetime in the horticulture industry.
Wow.
All right, this is
the breakthrough is what, that they're absorbing the light and they're going to throw it back at us?
It is bred. The DNA of this is bred with a mushroom that glows in the dark. It took a bioengineer, a PhD, 2 decades, and his team to do this. And they came to us and said, would you grow it for us and ship it for us to our customers and sell it on QVC? Right. So meet Miss Firefly.
Firefly, that's what we're calling
it. The first glow-in-the-dark plant.
Wow.
Okay? It's a big deal. It's not just a QVC big deal. It's cover of Time magazine big deal.
Exactly. So this is how it.
This is what it looks like at night at your house. This is how it is in the day. By day you enjoy it. By night you enjoy it. What other flowers can you say that about?
I mean, so it's bioluminescent. What is happening that allows this to happen?
So every part of the plant will glow.
Okay.
Now, the new growth, which would be the buds, the newest growth, glows the most.
Wow.
So you see the buds the brightest, and they look like little fireflies.
They do.
And that's why it got its name, little fireflies. And the flowers will grow. Even the roots glow, but you can't see the roots, but they all glow. The whole thing glows.
Okay, this is so exciting. First of all, I mean,
she's magical.
She's magic. It kind of seems like a science fiction just went to your garden, but it's the coolest thing ever. So right now, not $47. Right now, we're at $34. We're going to ship them to you when it's time for you to plant. But realistically,
this is how it comes.
They're going to come in a container. I do want to say also that it's there's an auto delivery in spring of 26.
I just dropped it in a pot like that. This is how it comes out of the box. It's glowing out of the box.
Okay, it's glowing out of the box. So is there a time that this is going to ship, or are you doing it cascading like normally how it would grow?
Yes, we still ship zone just because we don't want it to freeze on the way of shipping.
Got it.
So when it warms up, that's when we ship it to you.
The truth is, though, what you're going to do is you're going to want to put them in a container. In a container, they're not going to go in the ground. In a container. So
we want you to have success.
Yes.
Please grow her in a container. Be nice. She's not going to take the storms like some of the other petunias, and she's not going to get big like wave petunias. Only 8 to 10 inches.
Yeah.
Now look, we have.
She's a little bit of a grand dame.
But you know, she glows in the dark.
She glows in the dark. She should be. Let me give you a quick update on what's happening. We started the day with 25,000 sets. Over 14,500 sets have been ordered already. Today, we only have 10,500 to go around. And I know
congratulations.
That might seem like a lot, but already in this show, 2,000 have been ordered. And here's what I'm thinking about. My dad is a gardener. I'm dying to order these for him because he's going to die. Like anybody you know
and people that
who really loves being in the garden, this is going to blow their mind, right? Because as you said, it's the biggest breakthrough that you have even seen.
Right.
But for somebody who they're just starting to garden, what a cool thing to have. You're like, oh my gosh, look at my petunias that are, outside in the container, and they have this lovely firefly glow. Now, we don't want to overpromise how the glow is. Remind us, how's that going to be? It's like the little firefly that we see.
Let me talk about that.
Okay.
So here's a skeptic.
Absolutely.
Okay,
He told me about this. I was like, no way. There's no, this has got to be some sort of gimmick. So Eric told me, take it home, grow it as a house plant, because they're great as a house plant. I did. I grow lots of house plants. I put it in my house plant area, and the first night, all the lights went off. It was like 8 o'clock. It was totally dark outside. I look over, and it is glowing. I was honestly in shock. I was blown away.
That's so cool.
And that was the very first night I saw it, and ever since then, I'm now a believer.
It's not a little glow.
Yeah.
It's a glow.
It's a glow.
It's a big glow.
It's a glow up.
Yeah, it's a glow.
It's a glow up. Okay,
Yeah.
so please get it for your grandma, get it for yourself, get it for your dad, your mom. Like my dad is the big, huge gardener's family, but I'm gonna get them. So as we have them in containers,
Yes.
outside, talk to us about full sun, partial shade. Where are we putting
All right,
this?
Firefly needs about 6 hours of sun a day.
Okay.
Okay, so put it in a nice sunny spot. If you're gonna grow it inside, put it in a south window, maybe a west window. But it's gonna glow. It's what she does. Now, this particular petunia blooms its head off, and the new growth and the new flowers is what glows the most. That's why Keith Wood, the biochemist,
Yes.
used this particular petunia.
It took him 2 decades.
Over 2 decades,
Over
a
2
team
decades
of bioengineers.
to make this. You know, I'm
Yes.
gonna go really corny because all of a sudden I want to sing, "You light up my life."
Oh, awesome.
Give this to somebody who lights up your life. Like,
Yeah.
give them the flowers, and maybe don't even tell them what's gonna happen. Just say there's something secret.
Yes.
That when you
And they're going to
close-
think, oh, it's a white petunia.
turn
Thank
off
you. It's pretty.
Right. So when you turn off all the lights in your home, or when you're sitting out on your back deck. Oh my gosh, look at this next picture, everybody. Just look at your.
Yeah, that's
Whoa!
it. Yeah.
By the pool. Look at how gorgeous. Okay, 3,000 have now been ordered. A lot of you are going, yep, you know what? I have been looking for something different. And that's the thing, right? I mean, as Eric, you and your family travel the world to find things that are different, unique, distinctive, and you're always
Yes,
doing that with
that's
so
the
many different
greenhouse.
things.
That's our
Look
greenhouse
at the
is.
greenhouse.
That's your plants right there that we're shipping.
Where are they?
That's in Michigan. That's our head grower, and he's going through QA right now. And he's saying, you know, everything is growing. I mean, Jarvis is the man. I love him. He's great.
You know what? It's so funny because, again, I want to do it and send it with a little corny note that says, "You light up my life," or you know what? I mean, "You firefly me," or something. Like, just, I mean, how cool is that? Petunias are beautiful anyway.
Yeah.
They're so delicate, right? They really are. They're so delicate. I feel like they're absolutely the quintessential flower of like spring and summer. They just feel like the perfect.
Yeah, they're one of the most popular
Yes.
plants in the garden industry. And I talk to my friends that have nothing to do with gardeners. They want to talk about golf, and they're watching NCAA basketball.
Right, golf
When I
is
said,
on
look,
today."
I sent them, boom, this is what I'm doing tonight. They freaked out. They all want one. People that don't even garden at all want this plant. And for good reason. You got to keep up with the Joneses, right? You got to get yours first.
Right, I totally have to get mine.
Yes.
Now we're down to 9,500 remaining, with another 1,000 people who are on the lines placing orders. Just to level set, this was on the cover of Time magazine.
11/11/24. I think that there's 40 some covers in a year, and this made it for best innovations of the year 2024.
Wow.
Not
That's
you would
not a
think
small
like Google
feat.
and Nvidia,
Correct.
something like that. Right? It's Firefly, and you can get it.
Flower was on Time
and you can
magazine.
have this in your
And you can have it.
Yes, in your house, in your
exactly.
garden,
So, you know,
backyard.
And maybe, you know what, you're the person who has everything. You're like, you know what, I have everything that I need. Or, you know, you're trying to actually give this as a gift. Can you imagine giving this as a gift to your boss? Blowing their mind. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you know, you think about what is that unique and distinctive boss gift? Or what is that unique and distinctive gift to give to somebody who's been
Who's
amazing?
got everything.
Who's
Yeah.
got everything?
Uh-huh.
Or, you know what, who actually is the light in your life? Like, I'm thinking about this right now, and Mary Beth Rowe just retired. And I'm thinking, I would love to give these to Mary
Yeah,
Beth Rowe
you're right.
because, again, you light up my life. You've lit up so many of our lives. Like, it's just beautiful and different. And so not only does it have the daytime beautiful white petunia look, but in the nighttime you've got that
And look at, I mean, just one or two.
mesmerizing glow.
One or two by the pool. That picture was so cool. But could you imagine? I know they're pricey, right? It's
$34.
But could you imagine a row of them? That would be
That would
so
be amazing.
trippy. I mean, it's
Trippy.
yes.
Yeah, would be trippy and amazing.
It's like she is magical. I mean, I don't know how to say
She
it.
is. You know, and it's so funny because when you think about all the Disney things and all the movies and kind of, you know, where everything's so fantastical, and does that really
Yeah.
happen? Could you really go into a magical forest? Yes. You can create your very own magical moment. Normally these would be $47. Right now we're saving you close to $13. $7 on an easy pay.
Yeah.
Honestly, at that point I'm like, you know what, get 5 of them. 35 bucks on an easy pay.
What?
Have 5 of them coming home to you.
You're gonna have
and
the
just
best
and figure
garden.
out where you're gonna put them.
Yeah.
You know?
I sat outside with my wife. We'd have a glass of wine, Rachel.
Yeah.
You would think we are the biggest plant nerds because we're just going, wait until it's dark and we go out with our wine and we sit and we stare at our plant like, it's unbelievable. It's
like
just
the flower,
unbelievable.
It's the flower version of a fireplace. Or what you just reminded me of is like, remember when you were a kid and you had like those black light posters?
Yes.
You had the purple light bulb. This is the grown-ups version. Because all of a sudden you're like, what's glowing? Your flowers are glowing.
I just want to mention the fertilizer because we do sell a large bag of petunia food and she's going to want to be fed. But for your success, we are throwing in a little package because we want you to feed her right away. So this little guy here will make 1 gallon, and you start with this. Use her once a week, give her some food, and she's just gonna flower her head off.
I'm gonna back up. So now we've got close to 5,000 of these ordered. You know, call us. We're at 1-800-395-1601. We'd love to talk to you about this. That would be really awesome. We now have fewer than 8,700 to go around. Oh, I'm sorry, 7,900 to go around on this. Now I know, right? It's always the never-ending quest to find what's the flower, what's the something that's really gonna excite me this year. This is it.
Yeah.
Eric, do the backstory on this for us because you think you're looking at a white petunia.
Right.
No, you're not.
Right. Keith Wood, he's a bioengineer. He's been working in bioluminescence plants since the 80s. He started this project with a team of engineers 20 years ago. He came to us last year with 24 plants. And it came to us. We didn't find him. He said, could you propagate these for me? I want to sell them, and we're going to put them on my website.
Sure.
It's his website. It's not Amazon.
Right. It's his website.
You know, how many do you want? We think we can sell 30,000.
Okay.
I thought he's crazy, but we said, yeah, we're gonna do it for you. We sold 120,000. They were $40 a piece plus $20 in shipping.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So let me tell you, this is a deal.
Yeah.
This is a big deal.
It is a big deal. Big means before it's gone. And even further than that, it's from nature. Yes. Obviously, humans had a hand in it.
Yeah.
Did you say that they cross-pollinated?
They crossed a bioluminescent mushroom.
A mushroom with a petunia had a baby. There was a glow-in-the-dark mushroom and a petunia, and they had a baby.
And she's Firefly.
And that's what this is.
And this is how it comes to you, blooming out of the box. And you just take this and put it in a nice little pot. She's ready to go. Put it on your countertop. Put it outside. You want her to get bigger? I'd put her in a 6 to 8 inch pot. That's all she needs. She's only going to get 8 to 10 inches.
Okay.
It's a small. She's small, but she blooms her head off and glows every night.
And glows every night. You know what? She'll just say night night. She's like your night light. Like,
yes.
How cool was
I
that?
had one in my room.
It's a night light.
Yes, it is.
Oh, how sweet is that?
And for a kid's room.
For a kid's room, it's the night light. Oh my gosh, this would be the coolest thing ever. So not $47 here. We're close to $13 off. We now have only like 6,500 remaining. We've got, how many people are on the phone, did you say, Brian, right now? Well, over 1,000 people are placing orders right now, and another 25,000 people are kind of perusing our kind of spring garden event that's happening right now. If you're just joining us, your eyes aren't deceiving you. We're showing you via video because what happens, Eric?
Yeah.
In the daytime and nighttime?
In the daytime, it's a nice, beautiful white petunia, but in the nighttime, when the lights go down, she glows like moonlight. And
she glows.
She glows. And you know what? This isn't something, people think of petunias as an annual.
Yeah,
you can bring the plant in when it starts to get chilly and just, Keith says he's had one for 3 years in his house.
Okay, we're gonna back up because you said there was a headline here. When you get these petunias, you are going to put them in a container.
Yes.
They are not in the ground.
No.
They're in a container.
Yes.
Rule number one, where are we gonna put it in terms of sunlight and shade?
At least 6 hours a day.
Yep,
which is,
sunlight.
you can get more if you want.
Yep.
But 6 hours is
So
beautiful.
Put them out in your study or your living room.
Sunny window.
And they are absorbing all that energy, and then at nighttime, bring it into your grandchild's room, and it's their nightlight.
Yeah. And if you're gonna have a bad storm, it's coming, go outside and bring her in.
Okay, because you know what, she's a little precious.
She is.
It took 20 years for her to be birthed, so
It's
she's
the
a
only
little precious.
plant you will see when the lights go out.
Yes, 5 easy payments of $7, 20 years in the making. Cover of Time magazine. If there was ever a supermodel of flowers,
Yeah.
she's the supermodel.
She is. You're
right?
right.
So
you're right.
she's the Giselle Bundchen, right? She's the Naomi Campbell.
Yes.
She's the catwalk girl of all catwalks. She's a Petunia.